You're single.
For a year or so.
But come on.
No,
You've been celibate? Well, hold on. Point of clarification. Have you been celibate for a year?
Actually,
I don't believe you.
you don't have to believe me. No, but I've been celibate for a while.
Believe you. Okay. Well, going around the table again, those of you who are single, have you been celibate? You've been celibate, Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
That is such a lie.
I've been a really good girl.
Has
I've been
a
a really good
poker
girl,
face.
okay?
Okay. And just one clarification. I want to dig a little bit on this. Cindy, you said on your OF you don't do any nudity.
Oh, I do.
Okay. Because I think, well, the last...
How do you make money?
And you've never done boy...
Well,
Wait, Cindy, have you never done...
Really?
Hold on.
For a year? Okay,
I
I'll say for a year, I didn't even post nudes for a year. But that's because I already had I had a media status.
No
Shoulders.
Instagram,
bikini pictures, full clothes.
Elbow.
I'm basically
really
naked
big,
on my Instagram.
So then how do you make money on your OnlyFans then? If they can see it on your Instagram?
Parasocial relationship.
I like body. I like the art of being comfortable in your body.
What? Okay.
So
Cindy,
I feel comfortable showing my skin on Instagram.
Wait, but Cindy, so on your OF or in any other website, in any of the content you've ever been featured in or produced or made, have you done any content with like boy-girl content?
I have in the past. I don't anymore.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Last time you were on, you didn't say that. You said you've never done content with a guy.
I have done content with a guy.
Oh, so why is your story changing?
I've only done like a blowjob video, but that's okay. Okay.
His face right now is killing me. Your face is hilarious.
Okay, but it hasn't been like hardcore. Okay, and like honestly,
just a blowjob, not hardcore.
Like honestly, yeah. But like, okay, for a year, I was literally just posting lingerie, and I just got comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Can you tilt your mic down a little bit?
That was kind of the point I was making earlier. You start with that line, and then often, maybe not for everybody,
that's
but
not
often
the gist for everyone, but it can happen.
No.
I'll give it to you.
Other way, yep,
Right.
You got it. Well done. Well
Okay.
done,
Can you wait, Nick? Can you hear me?
Yeah, he's
okay, you
got
can hear
you.
me.
You don't,
so I like making content. I like the lifestyle that I have now.
Okay, so y'all are. How long have y'all been celibate since you're single and there's no guys in the picture? How long have you been celibate?
No, I would say like.
Yesterday.
No, like maybe a month and a half ago I got drunk and whatever, but not since then.
Cindy, what about you? How long you been celibate for?
Since last year, Brian.
Okay.
I went live with Jasmine Jafar last night, so.
Okay.
I was with her earlier today.
I know you were.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
We went live too.
Yeah,
that's my girl.
Too.
Yeah, probably very different. My stuff's pretty hardcore. I make content pretty often, so.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
that.
just with one person though. I'm not like a whore or anything.
Nicolette. Celibate?
So I have a really funny story actually. So I was celibate for the past 4 months. And then I was just like really horny one night, and I met this hot firefighter. He was like 6'3", buff, tattoos.
Firefighters be hot.
Yeah.
Like firefighters.
Like,
Something about a firefighter like dick me down
I donated
tonight.
to
Okay,
Firefighter,
just wait.
No,
Like Christmas.
swear to God.
So I was like, well, it's been 4 months. I need some dick. And so I like go to his house. Oh, and let me preface, before he was like talking like this big game, like, oh, I can go multiple rounds. You haven't seen nothing yet. And so we get to his place. This has never happened to me before. He like puts it in. I kid you not. I just go back on it like once. Boom. Pre-ejaculated. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm not counting it.
I wouldn't count it either.
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
So wait,
If
when
they
a guy
don't
like
say it, if they don't
comes
make
too
you
fast,
come,
you don't count it as a body.
That was the only time
that was
it's
not a
ever
body.
That was the first time it's ever happened. And he was wearing a condom too, so like something's wrong with him.
No, that's
No, you're
Something is wrong
hot.
with
That's
that.
probably
I
why.
agree.
And he
Something
didn't
is
even like
definitely
by
wrong.
your performance.
he didn't even get me off. So like
it doesn't
what a
count.
loser.
If they don't make you come, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
We're drawing the
Well,
line.
Yeah.
that one specifically. So yeah, I'm not counting that. So 4 months.
Okay. Fair.
Sure.
Fireman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, he disappointed.
He did.
maybe I don't see why. And Michael, if you want to do earmuffs for this,
perhaps.
I'm kidding. Why is it the case? There's such a double standard here because if a guy comes too quick, that's terrible. But if a woman comes too quick,
when have you heard
there's
of a
no
woman?
such thing as too quick.
When have you
Women don't
ever heard of
come
a
too
woman
quick.
coming too quick?
I don't
Has
think
that ever
I've-
happened to you? Like genuinely
There-
in real
I
life where a
will
woman's
say-
come in 30 seconds or under?
Are you sure she didn't fake it?
No, there
Yeah,
are
because
some.
then
there
she
are-
can just keep. Once
There
you
are
come
some-
once,
there's women.
you can keep going.
There are women who they'll come really quick, and they tend to be multi-orgasmic. So, sorry, Michael.
No, that's always. I put that in my log line of my show.
Yeah. So they tend, if the ones that come quick, they tend to also be able to come. They can come 10 times in 5 minutes.
I feel like that's even better for
Yeah,
a
that's
guy.
fire.
No, it's good. Where are all the female premature ejaculators? It's not. It wouldn't be premature though. That's what I'm wondering.
If you could actually go round for round, like
Okay.
you said, and
Yeah.
just talk all this shit, then it would be fine.
Yeah,
but
I
you
feel
can't
like
go round for
whenever
rounds.
the guy gets off, that's like the end of it. That's like
It's like,
usually
yeah, I'm
when
done.
sex
I'm
ends.
done.
That's why you gotta please your woman before.
Yeah, tell
You
them.
gotta get her.
Tell them.
You gotta
Yeah.
Play.
get her
Brian
there
knows
before
what's
you
up.
get there.
I agree.
Yes, sir.
And
But if you're coming too quick, how is that supposed to happen?
When-
Like if a guy comes too quick when we first
Hey.
start hooking up, like I'm
Brian
not
has a
going
secret.
Brian
I-
knows.
BLM.
I got.
Okay, if you know,
Yeah.
tell
Wait, what's
let-
that all
fill us
about,
in.
too?
Come on.
Yeah. For BLM, you have the secrets
What's
on the
that all
course.
about, real quick?
Tell us the secret.
Well, there's like three
Please
different
don't tell us the
questions.
secret.
There's three different
Please tell
questions.
us.
What's the secret ingredient?
I'm just saying, there's other methods.
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, we'll count to 10.
Seriously.
I'll just say, look, there's, you could use your hands. There's toys that you can use, so.
There's like a big pull lever thing. There's a weird
Then at
contraption.
that
he's got
point
up
we might
there,
not.
yeah.
We might as well not have had sex at all. Like
What do you mean?
if I can use a toy, then I might as well just be fucking myself.
Not
Like
he
if I can
ties
make
you up.
myself
Okay,
come.
never mind.
That is.
Brian!
That's such a great observation about
shibari
hookup
or
culture.
something.
Like,
Like
if
you-
I
you-
can make
We said
myself,
that
if I can
earlier.
make myself
Such a
come,
great
I don't
point.
want to hook up with you
Yeah.
because you're not going to make me come.
What's
Like
so you say you picked up this fireman who didn't get the job done, and so you say that was a bad night and I shouldn't have done it. I don't even want it to count, and I might as well have just stayed home alone by myself. Isn't that true of all of the hookup culture, which is
yeah,
just
there's-
totally pointless
there's
and
literally
meaningless?
no-
and,
in my
yeah,
opinion,
you're just
like-
treating someone like a sex toy for your own gratification.
no guy that I've ever hooked up with for like a one night stand has ever made me come. Like point blank period.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
I don't know if I've just got unlucky as
you
fuck, but I've never had a good one night
How
stand.
many one
for
night
real.
stands have you
I
had?
haven't either.
More than I can count on my 10 fingers, and that's where I'm gonna.
So then, wouldn't it be like you were saying, I don't want to get married yet, I don't want to do this. But if you were married, you would not have had the bad experience with the fireman. You'd presumably pick a guy who gets the job done, and then you'd have all these great nights and not this short brief self-satisfaction, if even that.
So why are you trying to push marriage on me so bad?
Because it's good and it's the natural end of sex.
What's wrong with
What?
finding yourself
So
before
that's what like
marriage?
sex is for.
The natural end of sex?
Yeah, it's like what sex is geared toward. It's not supposed to be with like you and Brian's weird contraption upstairs, and it's not supposed to be with like you
crying.
alone and a
Are you
contraption.
gonna show us
It's supposed to be
after,
you
Brian?
and Yeah.
What contraption?
I have no idea what
Huh?
Michael's
What?
talking
I
I'm,
wasn't
I'm
supposed to talk
intrigued.
about
I'm
it.
intrigued, but I'm
Seriously.
intrigued.
Yeah, I
by
wasn't
the
supposed to mention it.
How
What's
did-
wrong with
Let's
a
go
woman
upstairs,
not
everybody.
actively looking for a husband though, and just
Wait,
living
how
her
did
life
we-
for her?
Then she should just.
He said, "How did we
You're
get
talking
here?"
about
I
being
would
all
humbly
freaky and
propose
tying girls
she
up and
should
shit,
not
Brian.
have like these one night stands
he-
that they admit are
I know.
disappointing in themselves.
But why
I
not?
didn't
If
say
it's
no.
something that's fun and like
Not
what's the
everyone
harm?
finds it fun though. Like she said, that
And
the
it's-
amount of one night stands she had.
and-
Like she
Yeah,
Well, I would, in
understand
my
if it's not your
opinion,
personal
I would
preference.
just rather fuck someone who like knows my body and knows
which
how to
is
make
valid.
me come.
Yeah, which
like
is so valid.
Like
which
why
makes everything
why,
else.
Yeah.
Like,
And is
so
that
it
the
doesn't
reason why you've had more than 10 one night stands?
Everybody has fun sometimes.
Okay, look.
So.
Well, you
But
just
it
said
isn't fun.
it is a bit contradictory.
fun, right?
isn't the
No,
thing?
and I get it. I'm just not a perfect person. Like I started having sex when
I
I was a
forgive you.
young age. Like I was
Sort
too
of,
young to
not
be
really.
having sex, and that's what it came down to. Like
And they're
She's
not all
absolutely-
bad.
Well, that's-
That's
They're not all
just
bad,
one. That's never happened to me before.
That's actually another perfect argument for why women especially should not engage in hookup culture, because I think men's orgasm response is fairly typical. It's fairly easy, at least for men, to achieve that, whereas women often complain that heck, even with regular partners, sometimes they don't even climax. So that's an even stronger argument for why women should not be so willing to engage in casual sex or one-night stands or hookup culture, because you're not even. It's a transitory, casual sexual encounter, but you're not even climaxing. Now, granted, even within the confines of a relationship, even if you don't climax, hopefully you do, but I think sex can still be enjoyable. I think we can all agree, even if you don't always, hopefully most of the time you do, but sometimes you don't, and I think it can still be a bonding experience, and you can still, it's still physically pleasurable and enjoyable. So
did you just contradict yourself?
What do you mean?
By saying that, I'm sorry, you just circled all the way back.
To what?
You said girls shouldn't be engaging in hookup culture, but then you're like, but even if you don't come, you should enjoy the experience.
Yeah, I mean, that was more of a caveat, but like, you know, it's more often the case that in a casual encounter, the woman is less likely to climax than the man, so it's a very strong argument.
She needs to just speak up.
What's that?
What?
You can still have fun though, like you just said.
She just needs to like talk you through it. I'm sorry that's been your experience, but like.